We're here in Manvel, Texas at my Chicken Diaries, where every day is an egg hunt. Come on in and let's take a look. Join Joe as he chronicles his road trips through the cities, towns, highways, back roads, and various regions of the Lone Star State. This is Texas Chronicles with Joe Perez. On this episode, my adventure takes me to Manvel, Texas. My Chicken Diaries is located at 10725 Leslie Lane in Manvel, Texas.
Well, we're a chicken farm and we're an educational farm. We teach people about chickens and how life and people is all the same and how we're all alike. We teach where eggs come from and help kids connect with nature and get an understanding of life beyond the urban life. Well, when you hold the animals to show respect, there's ways to hold an animal, the chickens, that shows them respect. If we're going to pretend this is their head, you always pet from the head to the tail. Head to the tail. If you go the other way, it's like somebody pushing your hair the opposite way. They flop, they squawk, and they jump out of your hands.
I love animals. I love all the chickens, even the pets sometimes. They're all very pretty and stuff, and they all have their own, it looks like they all have their own unique personality, and all their feathers are different. So it's really cool to see all the animals and stuff. And I also like learning about the animals too.
We're a no-kill farm. Every animal that's here lives its long natural life, whatever that is, for many reasons. One, I'm a vegetarian, I don't eat meat, but also to me, after the hens have laid eggs for us and fed us for however many years, could be up to 8-10 years, I don't think that taking their life is a way to say thank you. I mean, you say thank you by retiring them and feeding them and loving them and caring for them. This is their home. And everybody who lives here, this is their home.
Founded in 2001, My Chicken Diaries is a 3-acre, family-owned and operated, non-kill farm located in northern Brazoria County. Their mission is to express what is alive in us through agri-education and service to our community. They teach children and adults about the joys of chickens and country living. They also strive to foster an understanding of the connection between the animals they meet on the farm and the eggs on their breakfast table. They offer educational opportunities through hands-on, interactive chicken yard tours, community storytelling sessions, public appearances, and classes.
In 2004, I went in for corrective surgery for a neurological condition, and the surgeries turned out very badly, and I could never go back to work. And in May of 2005, Valima Sulima, a black Sumatra hen, came. I was sitting on the driveway eating watermelon, wondering, what am I going to do with my life now? And she brought her baby chicks, and they crawled up on my lap. And I was so amazed that this mother hen would bring her baby chicks, and just tiny chicks, and trust me with her babies to sit on my lap and eat watermelon. And that was like, this is my new life. And slowly, somebody suggested I make a chicken Girl Scout patch, and then somebody invited me to tell stories at a birthday party, and it just blossomed from there. And 14 years later, this is what we are. We go into the community. We do story times at libraries. We've done story times at fall festivals, at science fairs, school science fairs. We've gone to NASA for Earth Day. Why I love kids coming out here. When I was a child, my grandparents had 440 acres, and my brother and I would go and spend the weekend, and we would roam everywhere. And we learned about animals. We knew where our food came from. Several years ago, I was invited to share chicken stories at a dinner party. And this woman was 60 years old, and at one point she said, "But what do you do with the eggs?" "Oh, we eat them." And she turned as green as the greenest leaf you ever saw. She goes, you eat chicken eggs? And I said, well, you buy eggs at the store. And she said, yeah, but those are store eggs. Here she was, 60 years old. She didn't know where an egg came from. She had no idea that the egg she ate came from a chicken. And I about cried because I thought that was the saddest thing, that somebody would not know the connection between farm and the animals and their food, or even have an appreciation. And so that's really important to me, that the kids learn the connection, that they have, even if it's for 3 hours, an experience to be out with the animals, to see how sacred life is and how precious the animals are, where their eggs came from. You know, not all eggs you buy in the store, of course they are not going to hatch into a chick, but not all the eggs that lay here hatch into a chick. So it's educational, but it's also just that spiritual connection back to life.
What a great way to learn about chickens here at My Chicken Diaries. To have that interaction with some of these animals is a really great way of learning. Learning about conservation and learning about where some of our food comes from.
Hey, say chicken.
Chicken!
Come on.
Okay, everybody crow.